That said, though, Effort is going to have a hard time, at least for the moment, cracking this Spore Colony defense, but eventually he'll just get enough Mutalisks to deal with that. Type B also critically still not mining gas from his main base, so I don't know what he's looking to do. Now some Zerglings running in for Effort as well, and a well-coordinated Mutaling attack could do some wonders, with the Lings taking out those sunken colonies to give the Mutalisks room to maneuver. As it is, Effort's Zerglings running after some drones there, not really getting much of anything done, but still scouting the fact that there's no Spire or gas mining, which now Type B has finally resumed with a full complement of 3 drones, and which Effort has also spotted. Now I think that building going up for Type B was finally a Spire amid those 3 Spore Colonies. I don't think it was a 4th that he was adding, but I couldn't tell just by looking at it there. There is Savior looking on as Effort, his presumable disciple, is, from the look of it, clawing his way back into this game, or already has, and is just looking to cement the advantage that he has. I think that Type B's Zergling attack failing really did set him back enough that Effort is now in pretty firm control of this game. And if he can find a gap in the Spore Colony coverage, or use that clip to his advantage, he'll be able to pick off some drones, and that is exactly what he's doing. He is going to take some Spore hits on his Mutalisks, but with no opposing Mutalisks out yet to really take advantage of that, Effort should be able to just micro his Mutalisks in such a way that none of them die, and that they can all recover. Now Type B is finally adding his second gas, but Effort is right on pace with him for that, and I think Effort is going to be able to maintain the superior Air Force quite easily here, as long as his micromanagement is good, especially against the Scourge, which are now showing up on the battlefield. Effort's Mutalisk versus Scourge micro, I suspect, is as good as just about any new player's, which is to say very good, enough to almost entirely nullify the Scourge's benefits entirely. But I think I have also seen Effort's Mutalisk versus Scourge micro be very inconsistent on some occasions. And Type B scourging a couple of Overlords there, that is going to supply block Effort for a little while, I think, and a big Mutaling attack over at the natural here by Effort. His Mutalisk's taking a lot of Spore hits, but he's got enough Zerglings out that he's going to be able to take out at least a couple of these Spore Colonies before those Zerglings die, if not even get all of them, and just open up the whole natural expansion to some Mutalisk harassment. It looks like he's definitely going to get 3 of those 4 Spores, and possibly get that 4th one. Meanwhile, the Mutalisks are on their way to the main. Maybe they're going to be going for some more damage over that cliff, and Type B's Spire goes down. Expect him to GG any minute now, because there's no way that he's going to be able to deal with Effort's Air Force without being able to build one of his own. He might have some Mutalisks in those eggs, or some Scourge, but some pretty basic micro from Effort should do the trick, and Type B GG's. So, very abrupt ending to this first game of Match 2 of CJ versus Hite in the playoffs. I'm going to be casting the rest of this series because I'm obsessive that way, and yeah, I'm rather looking forward to it too. Game 2 is Horang Yi, Horang 2, or who I'm going to continue just calling Horang, playing for Hite. He is the Protoss player, you might remember, and he is going to be playing against a lesser-seen CJ Entis Protoss known as NBS. That is going to be the next thing I'm going to cast, and before I get on to that game, I also do want to make another announcement. With the Star Leagues ending, and the Pro League playoffs, and the Heritage League on, there's really an overwhelming amount of good quality professional StarCraft to watch. I'm going to be doing a bunch of casting, though it's going to be a little bit tricky because I'm also getting back involved with doing my schoolwork, which I've been letting languish for a little while. Tomorrow, however, 6:30 Korean Standard Time, that's 7:30 Australian Eastern, and it would be, I believe, about yeah, 5:30 in the morning, U.S. Eastern Time, I'm going to be live casting some of the Heritage League games from Day 4 of the East Stars Heritage League. I'm going to be dual casting those with Weapons Left, who is another SC2GG based StarCraft commentator. You can check out his YouTube at The Weapons Left, and yeah, we are going to be dual casting and live casting it. It's going to be an exciting commentating adventure for me because it'll be my first dual cast, my first live cast, and yeah, it is going to be learning under pressure, a little bit of sink or swim stuff, and those commentaries should be converted to VODs and put up on either of our accounts or both. We're still going to have to discuss that, but just yeah, giving you a little preview of some more stuff that you'll be able to watch on my channel. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good day if you're going to be leaving now. If you're not, see you in Game 2. Leave a comment if you have one. Image out.